Well, hello! In this series I'll try to uncover some interesting or simply awesome bands that are not as popular in the heavy scene as they should be from my highly unprofessional point of view. Narrow genre, domestic visibility or just bad marketing. There are different reasons and I don't care about them. Just music, concerts and drive. It will be interesting. First of all, strike while the iron is hot. In the video I mentioned a Finnish band called Tarot, and also I am a huge fan of Marco Hietala, so let's start with them. Tarot was originally formed by the Hietala brothers in the early 1980s. Back then the band was called Purgatory. As they reached the point when they got the record deal, they changed their name to Tarot at the insistence of the label. And I don't want to read Wikipedia articles in my videos, so it was the last time I did it. Music is much more important to me and I'm not a good English speaker at all.
Screams falling out of the sky, like connecting holes in me. Strange rhythms flicker up to die, twisted shape of eternity. Freezing wind bites my flesh.
That's better. As you may know, Finland has been the capital of metal since late 90s, and Tarot is one of the pioneers of the Finnish heavy scene, so they have a lot of influence on it.
The skies are open, smell of danger in the air. We ride the north wind, over the mountains without a care. Adventure's calling beyond the far stars.
I can describe their first period as classic heavy metal with clear notes of British heavy metal and Iron Maiden as well.
They will be dead, I'll be free. There is nothing that could save them from me. While waiting in the shadows, though they cannot flee. The death is the only way to feel the pharaoh's revenge.
Anyway, if it was like just that, maybe I wouldn't take them to the video. They had much more, some special vibes in the music itself and in Marco's vocals.
From desire I can't be relieved. Never thought of the God in which I believed. All the things you say are just lies.
Even some glam metal notes were pretty obvious for that time period.
I can always lie to myself again. I don't care anymore. Why do all these things? Don't care anymore. Please set me free. There's something inside of me.
Then came 90s. And what do we hear? Keyboards. Thanks to Janne Tolsa. I'm not sure about his name pronunciation, but sure that only at this point their style started to form. They even added keyboards to the Black Sabbath cover Children of the Grave. A Exactly in this 90s period of the band's history, they started to gain popularity in Japan, and no doubt it was appropriate. I also want to admit it has some nice slow songs with the kind of a dark energy. "1995's Stigmata was even heavier than the previous album, but it still had the vibes that had been with Terror from the beginning. To be honest, I can't even describe it well. It had something to do with the special rhyme of the band. When speed moments changed to a much slower parts, or for instance the guitar went to a background after a heavy intro. As you might know, this period in the heavy music industry, the mid-90s, was under grunge, and many talented metal bands had a lot of problems. That's why I like those artists who bend the line in spite of the trends. And then there were the early 2000s, you know, the holy metal era without solo guitars, but with the rap sequences and bass guitars playing near knees. Hopefully not from Terror. Their music started to get heavier, but still had its own style. And I also noticed that sometimes classic rock keyboards would change to something more symphonic. And that was even earlier, in the late 90s, when a new band called Nightwish went to light. It looks suspicious. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Okay, I'm not serious, but what is truly important that in 2006 the band had a sampler, Tommy Salmela, who was and still is a really nice singer. So it's just one guitar and bass, but keyboards, sampler and two vocalists. Not very usual, huh? Yeah, and it sounds amazing.
Rolling in the cathedrals, reveal the emptiness of all.
Okay, let's take a little break and have a random fact. The Harry Hietala, the founder of the band and is guitarist from the beginning, is also a current music teacher in the town of Kuopio. Hit the like button, subscribe and ring the bell if you want to have such a teacher in your school too. Unfortunately, at least for Tarot, it was nightish, so we got a great second vocalist and bass player for it, but also problems for Tarot itself. Anyway, they were still active and released new albums until 2010. The last two albums had been pretty good, but as for me, it looks like they started to repeat. In addition, their very last album from 2011 was not even original, but a re-recorded version of the first one.
She dances on the wire, gonna walk in no place. On the
Next, it was a dark period for the band from 2010 to 2023. Death of Pekka Scenario was a great drama and one of the founders, busy with Marka and maybe not been in trance. But after the concert in their hometown Kuopio, I'd hope that Tarot may return. And you know, right after my previous video about Marka's return, which include this very live, I found a new announcement on Marka's official Instagram. Unfortunately, it's not so easy to find their music on streaming services. Yo-ho-ho. But I wouldn't recommend pirating them. I put a link on their store in the video description, so you can go there and take something to pay respect to this great band. Well, I hope I was able to introduce you to the coolest band Tarot, and also you like this type of content, because I have a lot more underrated artists I want to share. Thanks to everyone who is still here and see you next time. All the best! as they reached the point they changed their name, the you didn't see it.